Understanding consciousness. See, what you have to get familiar about is the different level of consciousness. The first one being beta, which is the walking state. Then you got theta, that is the dream state. Then you go to delta, deep sleep state. That's the deep sleep. And then you have transcendental, that's the pure consciousness and awareness. And for you to get to these steps, is just bringing about the awareness that are in this realm, this world, and also you actually trying to heal from your trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because most of us mistake our traumas, you know what I'm saying, thinking that's really a part of us. Now I know it's going to be some people, it can even be a lot of people that didn't have any control over of their past and what happened. But you have to get through that. I'm letting you know now, you have to get through that and you have to heal. Because you can't really get to the best version of yourself without even attempt to try to heal yourself. Healing is one of the most important steps that you need to take. You can't be mad at the world for all your life. You can't be mad at people for all your life. You see, a lot of times, man, people be going through the battles within themselves a lot of the times, man. That's exactly why they will really project how they feel onto you. Someone that do have the awareness and truth in order to help them out, they'll be willing to give them an open hand. But instead of them actually trying to listen and actually trying to they just really want to get the information. Feel me? Instead of really just being stuck in their ways. And that's how it is for a lot of people. They'd rather be stuck in their look at what's the real cause of all of this. You know what I'm saying? You have to peel back the layer that was really holding you back from actually meeting your true and higher self. I'm saying, touch in with your essence. I'm saying, acknowledge them. Acknowledge your soul. Let it be at peace. And it won't cause no war. Doesn't mean it's not unskilled. Doesn't mean it's not skilled at war. But it really just keep the peace and spread the love and light. Because if you really actually think about it, strong people and people that really are happy and love themselves, they don't put people down. They don't put them down. They uplift them. And that's like what we about. We uplift people over here. We don't put people down. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you a NPC and narcissist, you could change that. You can really change that. But the real person that's really going to change that is really you, no one else. And yes, it could be easier said than done. But you got to realize all of us had bad moments and bad times, and everything wasn't always perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is ever perfect in life. We all got our things that we definitely just need to work through and try to take the right steps that can guide us towards the right direction. And your conscious level is so important to knowing what this universal truth is really all about. What you think that these ancient civilizations that they study Egyptian, Indians, you know what I'm saying? What do you all think that they really studied? You feel me? They studied consciousness for a reason. Because they wanted to know what's all in the human body and the human mind. To try to see what's going to make us elevate even more to that next and higher level. Because there's always going to be something that the earth does go through a process. And it's going through this process right now where it's cleansing. You feel me? And it wants to now get people to have higher vibrations and higher frequencies for the evolution of this planet. And the more you just understand, the more you connect in with your higher self, and you see that you and the universe, you can even say y'all are one together, just like you and the Most High are one together. You know what I'm saying? They with you through the steps. You know what I'm saying? And any can really achieve this enlightenment. But it's just some of us aren't willing to see through and past the illusions that this society has placed onto us. Bruh, time to tell you, you have to do the cleansing. You know what I'm saying? Get off social media, fast, listen to positivity, motivation to try to help you get to your best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? We stand and we rise together, always. I know how we go on this channel. And I'm with you through every step. Now, of course, I can't literally just hold your hand and guide you through everything. Of course, the most important part is you have to do the inner work, because the soul inside the body is you. You're the soul inside the body. Don't nobody know you better than yourself. And if you stand on business to connect back in with your higher self, it's one of the best options you can ever truly do. Connect in with everything around you. Let your higher self be connected with everything around you and the whole environment. And this is something that doesn't happen overnight. And that's cool. And always remember, slow and steady wins the race. Or you see that slow and steady won the race, because it can be more valuable when you don't have some fast success coming your way. Nah, you had to actually work for it. And you really went through the steps that was needed for you to get to the next level and to the next step and higher consciousness. Hey, you're going to be in the realm of the unknown, but you shouldn't be afraid of the dark. It's the birthplace of legends. You know what I'm saying? Even when you think about, I'm saying, the ancient civilizations. Like I said, you got ancient Egypt, you had Indian that really studied the realm of the mind. You could also say it's the realm of the unknown, because there's a lot of secret that we don't even try to acknowledge it or try to even get a touch in with it. And same for those two civilizations. You got the indigenous people that also did their own digging when it came to the consciousness of the mind. This stuff is powerful, very. This is exactly why they will always try to see what is in the human mind and try to study it as much as they can, just because they probably knew something like this was going to go on and happen. So what was the smartest thing to do? Study as much as you can and give information out. You know what I'm saying? And not just try to keep everything that they have studied for themselves. No, they're spreading the information, they spreading the knowledge onto us. And the only thing to do, we have to not take that for granted. Like I said, the philosophy is there. You know what I'm saying? And they left a whole bunch of ancient wisdom for humans to study. And then, well, just like that, you could get back to your God self. If you didn't know, yes, God consciousness is a thing. And that's only when you are willing to accept the universal truths and raise your energy, raise your frequency. And this is like why it's so important to meditate, to get proper sleep, to eat a nice diet. Even though the food is really BS, I understand that. My biggest thing that you should do is try to build your own garden, grow your own food. You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. They'll always try to have you indulge in nonsense that you don't even need. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there is going to be people that never want to see it as it is. They want to be stuck and just live by how the system runs and operates. And what is that really doing? That's just making you trying to pick a fight with the people that are really trying to put you on. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's the pettiness and it's the ego that always gets to people's minds and heads, stuff like that. And the main reason why they can never heal at times, because of the ego, because they always stuck on the trauma. They always stuck on, this person did this to me. Oh, this happened to me. That's understandable, but everybody goes through things, bro. I know some people go through more things than others, but you can be stuck like that forever. You have to move on, and you got to get a better understanding of this world. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom is forever within you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best wisdom you will ever get. Now, there's nothing wrong with actually getting information outside of you, you know what I'm saying, and learning as you go. But the deep intuition that is forever within you shouldn't be ignored. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self speaks to you, and it doesn't want to live for the ego. The ego is the one that really wears a mask. Your higher self, it strives to be authentic. And yes, there is going to be things that are really crazy in terms of you didn't even believe it was true. But that's how life operates. You got to realize this universe is a mystery. And what do I really like to do? I like to uncover more and more. And if you come across this video, you already know. Hey, let's come together and we gonna rise. Ain't nobody gonna stop the evolution that we are meant for. And we're gonna and keep on going. And the best thing to do to try to ignore NPCs and narcissists is not to pay attention to them. Do not stoop down to their level. Mind your own business and keep doing you. They want you to stoop down to their level because you're operating from way far. You're just operating from a whole different level. But see, them NPCs and them narcissists, oh, they gonna wanna come attack you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of actually us telling, hey, we can all come together with peace and positivity. Love yourself always and forever. Love yourself. Build what they try to take away from you. It's already there, and it lets you know that it's there. Make it present. Make your higher self know that it is loved. You're not going to neglect it. Hey, you know how we coming. I wish all of y'all the best, and we're gonna strive to reach higher levels, ascending. Parasites can't stand us, but they can't reach us. They can't touch us. You know what I'm saying? The truth will set you free. At a higher the conscious level, the more secret the universe reveals to you. I didn't become like this overnight. When I felt my soul pop inside my body, of course it was a feeling I couldn't explain. I didn't know how to talk to people really about it. And as I kept going on and on and on, it always was telling me little things that was going on behind the scenes that I knew once I get the information that backs it up for it. How could I sit here and really just say that it's just a false narrative that is just not real? See through the illusion, break through the matrix, and hey, if you need help, rising to higher conscious level. And just getting overall to the best version of yourself and manifest your desires. I will. Get at me. I got you. You can check out my Kobe. It's going to be the link down in the description. You can check that out. But anyways, y'all know how we get down. Spreading positivity, raising conscious levels. From Mojo. All give praise to the Most High. Some peace and love.